The head of the U.S. Treasury has stressed that the U.S. and Chinese governments are discussing measures to effectively implement sanctions against North Korea. He said Beijing fully supports the UN's toughest ever punitive measures against Pyongyang. Park Jong-hong reports.
Sanctions on North Korea would only be, quote, theory until you implement them. Those were the words of U.S. Treasury Secretary Jack Lew, who told the House Appropriations Committee in Washington on Tuesday that the U.S. is working hard to make sure the new UN Security Council sanctions on North Korea are implemented. To that end, Lew said the U.S. has been holding talks with China and at present, acting Under Secretary for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence, Szubin, is in China for such discussions. Secretary Lew stressed that Beijing's support of the tough sanctions was very significant. While in China for G20 meetings the week after the UN Security Council adopted the resolution against the North, Lew said he had direct conversations at the highest levels. He made it clear that China doesn't view its support for the sanctions as something it's doing for the U.S. In fact, Lew said the Chinese authorities genuinely feel uneasy about North Korea's behavior and find some of Pyongyang's actions reckless and destabilizing. He explained that is why China supported the UN Security Council resolution in the first place and indicated its intention to implement it. He said that China's taking part in the international effort sends a significant statement to North Korea. Secretary Lew also pointed out that implementing the sanctions takes sustained efforts, such as verifying the blacklisted entities and taking the necessary action. Park Jong-hong, Arirang News.